Hi, this is Sophiakarpman, host of the Dream Big podcast show. Please to learn, laugh, and grow.
And this is Olga Karpman. Welcome to the Dream Big podcast.
Big dreamers, today we have another thrilling episode filled with wonders and joyful discoveries. We've got a tale so magical and enlightening. It's like finding a treasure chest in an ancient enchanted forest. We are going to unfold the pages of a book called The Fouragreements, written by Don Miguel Ruiz. He shares the ancient wisdom, the Toltec, a group of people who are known as the artists of the spirit. This magical book will teach us 4 special promises, like secret codes, that can lead us to a life of full happiness, love, and wonder. So snuggle up and open your hearts and minds, and let's explore these magical agreements together and see how they can sprinkle joy and light into our lives.
This is episode 376 of the Dream Big podcast, and it's time
to dream big!
Welcome to the Dream Big podcast show. We're inspiring you to shoot for the moon, take aim and go. We bring to you amazing guests who truly love what they do. Every day they're living their dreams, and so can you. Dream big, take action to reach your goals. Are you pumped yet? It's showtime, let's rock and roll.
Welcome back, big dreamers. As we already mentioned, we have a very special magical story for you today that holds 4 secret keys to a happier and more joyful life. So snuggle up in your most magical cape, put on your most dazzling smile, and let's dive into the world of wonders.
in a land filled with whispers of ancient secrets and magical wisdom called Mexico, lives a kind and wise man, Don Miguel Ruiz. Don Miguel has a heart full of love and a mind brimming with knowledge of the ancient Toltec wisdom, known as the art of life and spirit.
Don Miguel knows that the Toltec wisdom is like a magical key, a key that could unlock the doors filled with happiness, love, and understanding. He always wants to share the magical key with the whole wide world, with every boy and girl, every mom and dad, so that everyone could live in a world filled with joy and kindness.
So a few years ago, with a twinkle in his eye and a flutter in his heart, Don Miguel decided to pen down this ancient enchanting wisdom in a book called The Fouragreements. He chose the magical words of the Toltec because he believes their wisdom could help us all create our very own enchanted lands. Lands where we can dance in the rain of happiness and sing with the winds of freedom.
And oh, big dreamers, these weren't just any agreements. They were promises, magical promises to oneself. Promises that could make our life a splendid adventure, a journey through meadows of dreams and mountains of love. So let's dive into this magical journey and discover the ancient secrets of Toltec wisdom together.
But before we jump into our magical journey through the Fouragreements, Sophia, let's chat about why they're so important. Can you tell us?
You see, these 4 agreements are like secret codes, magical phrases that can guide us to be our best selves. They can help us feel happy, be kind, and spread love wherever we go.
Yes. Imagine, big dreamers, these agreements are like sparkling seeds. When we plant them in our hearts and minds and water them with love and kindness, they grow into beautiful flowers of happiness and understanding.
And when we are happy and understand each other better, we can make the world a more beautiful and loving place. We can be like sunshine, spreading warmth and light to everyone around us.
That's right. Following the four agreements help us build the magical bridge of friendship and love, connecting our hearts to the hearts of others. It's like creating a colorful rainbow that lights up the sky after the rain.
I love that. But Mom, what are those four agreements exactly?
I'm glad you're so excited, Sophia. And I'm sure our big dreamers waiting for it as well. So, the four agreements are like four magical promises we make to ourselves. Here they are. The first agreement, be impeccable with your word. First, the word impeccable means you use your words carefully and wisely. You only say things that are kind and true. You only say things you truly mean from your heart, and they represent who you really are. It's like using your words to paint beautiful pictures in the air, pictures that make people feel happy and loved.
This is like having your own magic wand. Your words. You use them to spread love, kindness, and sweetness. It's about saying nice things and making people smile, like telling your friend how awesome they are. For example, I can tell my friend Audrina she's the best at drawing rainbows, and I truly mean it. Or I can tell Ashton that he's very good at soccer and that he can be a soccer superstar one day.
Exactly.
So what's the second magical agreement, Mom?
The second agreement is don't take anything personally. This means when someone says or does something, it's like they're painting a picture of how they see the world, not a picture of who you really are.
So when someone says something mean or bullies me, it's not about me, it's more about them?
Yep, you got this. For example, if someone says they don't like your beautiful drawing, it doesn't mean your drawing isn't beautiful. It just means they see things differently and maybe they're having a tough day. And just maybe they made a poor choice that day to put in all their bad emotions onto you.
Oh, so like when Lillian didn't like my dress. It's just because she maybe doesn't like dresses? Or maybe she doesn't like the colors of my dresses. It's not about me.
That's right, Sophia. So when we don't take things personally, it's like we have a magical shield protecting our hearts from hurtful words or actions. We can still be kind and loving even if someone else is having a bad day. Do you remember I always tell you, if someone is mean to you or if someone is saying something bad, imagine that you are in a colorful bubble. Big dreamers, let's imagine right now, if someone is standing in front of you and they're mean and you are blowing up the bubble all from your heart like a bubble gum, right? From your mouth, all expanding, big bubble. And now you're inside of that bubble. You can make it any color you like. And any bad word that's coming in, it just bounces right back and not even reaching you. And all the good stuff that you have is inside of that bubble and it's all yours. Nothing what's happening outside affecting you. Let's try it right now. Do it. Do it with me. Close your eyes. Blow the bubble. A little bigger bubble. That's right. You got this. You got this. Do it next time if someone is bullying you or saying something not so nice.
I love that. What's the third?
Now, the third secret agreement is don't make assumptions. This is a big one. This means we don't guess or make up stories in our minds about what other people are thinking or feeling. It's like being a truth-seeking detective.
Oh, so instead of thinking someone doesn't want to talk to me, I should just ask if she's okay and find out the real reason.
Yep. When we ask questions and find out the truth without assuming we know the truth, we can understand each other better, and it helps us to be kinder and more loving friends. It's like clearing away the clouds and letting the sun shine on our friendships.
I like that, Mom. So, by not making assumptions, I can make the best friendships ever.
Absolutely, my love. Remember, every person sees the world in their own special way. And we can spread love and kindness by respecting their views and by not letting their words change how we feel about ourselves.
What's the fourth one?
All right, last but not least, this one is like a golden key and it says, always do your best. This means whatever we do, we give it our all. We sprinkle it with all our love, energy, and sparkle and push a bit more than we wanted to do in the first place.
So, if I'm singing or studying or cleaning my room or setting up the dinner table, I give it my all, my love and all my energy?
Exactly, Sophia. It's very important not only do it with attitude, it's fine, but give it your all. Attitude, it's fine, means that you didn't do your best. Just imagine, let's say we have a man. Let's call him Mr. Builder, and he's building a shiny zooming car. He's attaching wheels, fixing doors, setting up the engine. All the pieces are coming together beautifully. He's doing great. But oh no, while Mr. Builder is assembling the car, a couple of tiny screws tumble out and get lost. Mr. Builder thinks, oh, it's fine. 2 more screws, who cares? They're just tiny screws. The car will work without them. So the shiny car is all done, and a happy customer drives it away. But in a week or so, while zooming on the freeway, the car breaks down. Those tiny screws were really important. They were holding crucial parts together. If only he did his absolute best and didn't say, oh, it's fine. Right? Well, big dreamers, what does this story teaches us? This story teaches us that every little piece, no matter how small, has its own importance and value. It's like how every kind word and every small act of kindness can make a big difference in the world.
What a great example, Mom.
You got it, Sophia. Let's all remember to always do our best to sprinkle our unique sparkle and to fill the world with our magical colors and loving energy.
Oh, so some days my sparkle might be a giant rainbow, and some days it might just be a tiny star. But it's always special because it's my sparkle.
Here you have it, big dreamers. Now you know all 4 agreements. The first one, be impeccable with your word. Second, don't take anything personally. Third, don't make assumptions. And fourth, do your absolute best. Now that you know all 4 of them, start practicing them and notice if you're breaking those agreements. And if you notice that you're maybe judging someone, making assumptions, not doing your best, don't beat yourself up. You just need to notice what you did differently and be aware that you broke that agreement with yourself. And it's okay. Next time, you'll make it right. It does take time to remember and to practice all those 4 agreements. So here's the challenge for you. You can write them all down, put it somewhere you can see, and look at them every day. Here is the challenge for you. Write them all down and put it somewhere where you can see it. You can even do it as a family and all practice and discuss at the dinner table what you've practiced today, what you've noticed, if you forgot about some of the agreements. And yes, it does take time to remember them and to implement them in your life and not break them. But of course, it's possible. And millions of people live in by these 4 agreements, and they're happier and healthier human beings. I hope you will take on this challenge and will practice these 4 agreements in your daily life.
Big Dreamers, I really hope you're going to do this challenge. It's really fun. And I personally am writing these 4 agreements down and hanging them up so I can see them every single day.
As always, thank you so much for listening. We really hope that you love this episode and will be sharing it with your friends and family. Just send them to dreambigpodcast.com/376. This is where they can find all the links and all the show notes. Please give us your best 5-star review on your favorite platform. We really appreciate your feedback and we'll love hearing from you. You also can just email us at olga@dreambigpodcast.com with all your questions, concerns, or suggestions on all the social platforms. Just send us DM and we will connect with you.
That's all the announcements for today, Big Dreamers. This is Sophia Karpman
and Olga Karpman,
reminding you that you have unlimited potential. Your dreams are not optional. You need to make them essential. So take massive action. Turn those big dreams into reality. Live with passion the way life was meant to be. See you in the next episode. Bye.